Hello everyone, my name is Brigette and I'm a UH volunteer. To celebrate Valentine's Day, I will be showing you two different ways to make origami hearts. The first one is a 3D blown up heart, and the other one has a bow. I hope you follow along and enjoy! So to make the 3D heart, you're going to start with a square piece of paper. It can be any size depending on how big or small you want the heart to be, but I really recommend 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. And a toothpick is optional, but it can be really helpful. So the first thing that we're going to do is fold the paper horizontally and make sure to crease it really well. And so we're going to open the paper up, and what we're going to do now is take that bottom and fold it up a little bit. There's no set measurement for it, but just a little bit. And so just make sure that you crease it really well so then it stays. Now what we're going to do is line up that bottom, the new bottom edge, to the top edge. Just like so, fold it, and then crease. And so from there, we're going to take the top corner and line up that whole edge to the bottom. So as you can see, it's not going to be exactly perfect because we have that bottom fold that we made, so it's not going to reach the center line. But what's most important is just making sure the two edges match up, and then do the same for the other side. So make sure to crease really well, and then you can flip it over. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take that edge, we're going to open it a little bit and just bring up that bottom edge to the side. So you can see right there, make sure it's really lined up really nicely and crease. And then you're going to do the same on the other side. Once that's done, you're going to open it up, and you can see we made a crease, right? And that goes a point. So we're going to take that point of the triangle we have and make sure it lines up right there. Just like so, crease it really well. Now here's the fun part. We're going to open up the little flap that it makes, and that extra bit, you can see, we're going to tuck it in. Just like so. Then you can press it down once it lines up. And there you go. And it should be perfectly hidden. Now we're going to do the same for the other side. We're going to take the point, put it to where our line, our crease made, and then open up the flap and tuck it in again. So you can kind of see the heart shape forming. So now what we're going to do is take those sharp edges and fold them down a little bit. That way it rounds it out so you can get that more circular round heart shape. You're going to do that for all four edges you can see. So now we flip it over, and as you can see, we're almost there. Now we just need to make it 3D. So to do this, we have to blow some air into it. Now on the bottom, you can see there's a little hole that you can blow into. I like to take a toothpick and make the hole a little bigger so it's easier, but it's up to you. Sometimes it just works even without making it any bigger. So you're going to blow air into that hole. And then you can see, there you go, there's your heart. For the heart with the bow, you're going to need the exact same materials as for the other heart. So to start, we're going to fold the paper horizontally, and then make sure to crease it really well. We're going to fold it horizontally the other side as well. And then we're going to turn the paper over and then fold it diagonally on both sides. Now taking the paper, we're going to turn it over, then using those creases, we're going to pinch the sides so that it turns into a triangle, just like that. So now what we're going to do is take that tip of the triangle and fold it down to the bottom, right through the middle, just like that, and make sure to crease it really well. Now next part might be a little confusing, but what we're going to do is turn on the side. As you can see, we want to open it up. So we're going to want to have that tip be in the center right there. That way you make two triangles as you open it. And do it on both sides, just like that. Make sure to crease it really well as well. Just like so. So now, once again, this also may look confusing. We're going to take the tip of the triangle and fold it in. So, as you can see, we want to aim the tip to the top. So, the bottom makes a triangle, while the top makes a square. What I find really helps is to like place a finger where the triangle is going to form. That way it helps with forming the shape, as well as just making the crease. Now you're going to do that for all four sides. Once you're done, you should have like two sets of ears really, just like that. So we're going to turn it over, make sure that the triangle part is on the bottom, and we're going to take the top and kind of fold it arbitrarily. So what I really go for is like when you fold it, it looks like half and half, and that's where I crease it, and you should be able to see the tops of those triangles peeking out. So now what we're going to do is open up the flaps. So you're going to open up one side, and you want the point of that triangle to be in the middle. So just like that, you open it up, crease where you can, and now we're going to do the same on the other side. Make sure the triangle point is at the center. So it should look like that. And now we're going to fold in those tops so that it also creates a point right there on the top for both sides as well. Now what you're going to do is take that tip and fold it down. You can fold it down up to that like the line you can see in the middle, and do that for both sides, but make sure that they're equal, that tops are equal, because that's what makes the top of the heart. Now we flip it over, and in order to make really the bottom of the heart, we're going to have to fold it in itself. So what I like to do is you open up the flap, you kind of form a triangle first, that way you can get the crease, and then just fold over that top half of the triangle so then it sits on itself, just like that. You're going to do that for the other side as well. Make the triangle, crease, and then fold it in half, like that. And so we're going to make the bow now. So using that half that you just folded down, we're going to create another triangle just by folding to the side. So that's like the bottom part of the bow, the ribbon. You can do that on both sides. And now we're going to make the circle. So this is where the toothpick may come in handy. So you're going to open up those flaps and then slightly push it down. Depending on how big you want them to be, that's how much you can push it down. But you do that for all 4 of those. And you can adjust as needed as you keep doing them. And do it for the other side as well. You can also just use your fingers to open them, but sometimes a toothpick helps, especially if you're doing smaller sizes. Press them both down. And there you go. That's your heart with a bow. I hope you enjoyed, and have a happy Valentine's Day!